Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again as Porch Asses. I am Morgan.
I am Jeremy.
And we are a little less than a week away from the Showcase of Immortals, Wrestlemania 39. I always know how old Jeremy is because that's how many WrestleManias there are.
I'm actually technically older than WrestleMania if you think about it.
You old fuck.
Yeah, I know.
No, we're going to do a little preview of what we know of the card so far. Jeremy's gonna rant of what he thinks is gonna end night one. Jeremy hates it. I actually like the idea.
I hate it.
We'll get to that in a little bit. You want to start off with like the lower shit first?
What are your expectations?
I have no expectations. I truly don't because I haven't watched a Raw or SmackDown since the Rumble, or not the Rumble, but Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'm going into this kind of blind almost.
Like I've seen TikToks and Twitter highlights, but I'm kind of going in blind.
Yeah.
Apparently there's going to be a men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match.
Oh, yeah. New Day, Braun, and Ricochet, and two other teams. I forget who they are.
Oh. Don't care. Apparently you've Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus three other teams. A women Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match.
Yeah.
Don't care.
The women's tag division is completely worthless.
Yes. You have Hell in a Cell, which I'm very glad because I guess Hunter is taking away that pay-per-view and just bringing back like the Hell in a Cell match. Rightfully so.
Yes, because that doesn't need its own pay-per-view.
I'm kind of intrigued how they're going to do the setup for Hell in a Cell inside SoFi.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting to see. But obviously you're going to have the Brood Edge versus Demon Finn Balor.
Ooh.
I like Demon Finn Balor. I wish they would do it more often. I know why they don't, because of Judgment Day and all that shit. But
yeah.
I wish he'd go back to his Prince Devitt days and like a different thing like every time.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to do it for Raw or SmackDown. Like do it for pay-per-view. If he has a match
Yeah. He didn't do it all the time with Bullet Club in Japan. So.
No.
Only the big shows was when he brought it out.
Yeah, it's like everybody else gets a different outfit for pay-per-views. Why not?
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad this feud is ending.
Yeah. Also, if you're gonna do Demon Finn Balor, you have to do like Judgment Day Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah, he's got to be purple.
Like, yeah, he's got to be purple. Can't go the red.
No, he's got to be purple and black. I think that's gonna be kind of cool. Though.
Yeah. Obviously, you can never go wrong with a Brood Edge.
No.
Although Gangrel might sue him for royalties.
Yeah, he probably needs it. So.
Gangrel's still wrestling, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Oof.
And
Yikes.
Moving slower than a midget in quicksand.
You were having issues trying to find a...
I was trying to find an analogy, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
It's like creative. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I'm picking Edge. I think that's how it ends.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's good. I think they're in like Toronto or Ottawa or something like that in like July or something like that. Apparently, rumor is that's going to be his final, his final go, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
Stupid.
Yes, very. And I know why they're doing it because it's WrestleMania, so you got to bring back some of the old names. And
no, you don't.
There's no point.
You don't have to.
There
is.
I don't mean to interrupt him.
No,
we have the
ahead.
F1 on TV here as we're recording. Verstappen has gained 13 spots in this race.
How the hell does he do that?
Jesus Christ.
There's something. There's something messy with that car.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there's no need because you had Damage Control as the women's tag champs, which the women's tag division is completely and utterly useless. But that was an okay stable, but like there's no point. There's just no point.
There's just so much you could do.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good female wrestlers in the roster that you could give like a push to. And I know they're doing that with Sky and Dakota Kai. I almost said Io Shirai.
Doesn't that sound like a law firm? Sky, Kai, and Io Shirai.
Call for your mesothelioma today.
And you or your loved one has...
Yep.
Yeah.
But they could give a push to so many people, but they decide they have to bring back Trish and Lita, which I understand why they're the two of the greatest women wrestlers of all time. But, like, there's no point of it. Where does this go, and how does this build somebody's character and story?
Supposedly now they're going to turn Trish heel after WrestleMania. Like, what's the point of that? Like, why is that needed?
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I truly don't, and what's the point of what's the end game?
Yeah.
And when I look at wrestling stables and wrestling stories, I always look for the end game.
Yeah, there's got to be an end to there's got to be a means to an end somewhere.
Yep. Obviously you have, which I think it's going to be the match of the night, or whatever night it's on. It's Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus.
Oh my god, that's going to slap.
It's just be three big-ass dudes just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, but these are three dudes that are big that can actually fight.
Would you take a Gunther chest slap for $10 million?
Yes.
I don't know if I would.
I'm a whore. I'll do anything for money.
$20, $20.
Yeah, exactly.
What would you rather take? Okay, the slaps from Sheamus, like 10 slaps from Sheamus, one chest slap from Gunther, I'm gonna call him Walter, or brogue kick.
Oof. I'll take 10 beats of the Bowery from Sheamus.
Oof. Ouch.
Because then he's using his forearm. He's not using his fist.
Yeah, but it still fucking hurts.
I know. It still fucking hurts, but shit. That match is gonna, like, no pun intended, that match is gonna slap.
I'm taking I almost called him Walter again. Oh, speaking of that, they are apparently turning Pete Dunne.
Back to Pete Dunne?
Back to Pete Dunne.
Thank Christ.
Thank God. I'm taking Gunther.
Yeah, I am too.
Gunther.
He's German, not Austrian. Oh, wait.
Close enough.
Yeah, you know.
Close enough in World War II.
Yeah. Mein teacher?
Yeah, mein teacher, I would like this Polish boy's desk. Okay, that was a total squirrel moment for me. Squirrel! You have Piss Break number 1 in Lesnar versus Osmos.
This is
Omos.
This has Vince McMahon's...
Osmosis Jones.
This has Vince McMahon's hands all over it. Can
Yep.
you tell?
And no one cares. This should literally open the show so no one cares about it for the rest of
It probably will, because then Lesnar can go home.
Yep. It'll probably main event night 1.
It probably will.
You've Austin Theory versus John Cena. I have a hot take, and I have an idea for what should happen.
Can I tell you what I have to say?
Yes.
I could literally care less.
Oh, I don't. I love this. I love this.
I
I love
don't.
this. I love this.
I just...
Why not? Why
I don't know. I'm just kind of bored with it. Like, that promo that those two cut the other night was pretty good. But I just don't know if it's going to be as hyped. They hype it up amazingly.
Yes.
I just don't know if it's going to live up to the hype, and that's what scares me.
I think it absolutely lives up to the hype. Excuse me as I yawn. I think it absolutely lives up to the hype. I absolutely think... Obviously, Cena is the best guy on the mic ever. That's my hot take.
Yeah.
Here's my theory. It's a way to get the title off of Theory, yet make him look strong so somebody else can be United States champion. Because I think it's one of those things that Cena wins at Mania and loses it Monday at Raw. And I have a hot take to who?
Who?
Braun Breaker. I think Carmelo Hayes beats him at Stand and Deliver.
Which I'm more excited about Stand and Deliver, I think, than...
I think Carmelo Hayes wins at Stand and Deliver.
That'll make me happy.
I think Cena beats Theory, and then Cena brings back the Open Challenge Monday night, and here comes Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
And becomes United States champion.
I could actually... You know what? I could actually see
That's the way to get it off of Theory, but yet make Theory look strong. And a way to get a new guy from NXT to the main roster and have Cena put over a young guy.
Yeah. That I can see that happening. Yeah.
I also think because obviously the Raw after Mania is the best Raw of the year, always.
Yes.
I see maybe Breaker being the only guy called up.
Mm-mm.
Who do you think?
There's a rumor going around that Cameron Grimes.
Oh yeah, because I saw that he got like
jacked.
He got jacked up.
He's jacked, dude. Holy shit!
But I don't know where you put Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes, I love him to death, and I love the crypto.
I love that too.
I love that character, but I don't. You can't. I don't see him. He's a mid-carder the whole way.
Yeah.
Which again, to some guys, that's not bad.
Yeah, and they're making the U.S. title out to be more of a major championship for the fact of Roman has both titles.
Yeah.
Which we will get to probably. That's what they need to do is make the U.S. title more valuable than just here's a mid-card title. Just throw
I think they have to do that with both the Intercontinental and the U.S. title.
Can Gunther destroy that belt and bring back the old one? I hate that belt.
The white one?
Yeah.
Like the white.
Or put a black belt on it. Bring back the old design and put a black strap on it. I'd love that. I'd love that look of that belt.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get rid of the both Universal and Heavyweight titles and bring back the spinner belt from the good old days.
I was thinking Winged Eagle.
No, okay. Bring back the Rated R belt or the Smoking Skull belt or whatever Bray Wyatt had when he was a Fiend.
Yeah, Jesus.
Or what did Daniel Bryan had like the hemp
eco-friendly one. It was a hemp one.
Yeah, the eco-friendly belt.
That was funny.
You want to go talk? We'll go back to this. Go back to that. Obviously, up next, you're gonna have KO and Sammy versus the Usos.
This is title. What should main event night one.
I agree.
Thank you.
Main event night one.
Thank you.
But I know what they're gonna do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Otis.
That is fucking great.
Also, there are rumors that they're gonna give Gable a push by himself.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I should totally be down for that.
I'd be down for that. I'm good with that.
They do it up. I want to come back to that tag match in a second. Are they gonna do the Andre the Giant Battle Royal?
Probably not.
Probably not.
They should.
They should actually make it like an actual thing. You know what I mean? Not like a gimmicky.
Yeah, they should make the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal get a title shot of his choosing.
I could see that.
Not Money in the Bank style. You have to.
You can do it whenever you want to, but an actual sanctioned.
Yes, you have to call your shot when you want it.
You have to shoot your shot. You have to have that wrestling riz.
Yeah, yeah.
The wrestling riz, as they call it.
In that case, Madcap Moss wins again.
And then that was Rick Boogs that blew out his. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
Do you see? Speaking of Madcap Moss and Rick Boogs, do you see spring cleaning coming after WrestleMania?
Yes. I see it coming.
Who do you think's gone? Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I think Scarlett and Cross.
Yeah.
Get that into fucking AEW now.
They turn them into two giant bags of blah.
Yeah. Give them back on the indies.
Karrion Kross could walk in, destroy someone on any other show, and it'd be amazing.
Yep.
Those two, I see probably a couple in NXT. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, poor Shinsuke, man.
Yeah.
That was Vince's doing.
Yeah, that's big time Vince's doing. But they should, even if they put the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the pre-show before, I still think it's a good idea to have it anyway.
Yeah.
Because, oh God, it was just a gimmick for the longest time. And it was... I actually enjoyed it that year that Cesaro won it. Was that New Orleans?
Yeah, it was New Orleans. Okay, so back to KO and Sammy versus the Usos. You think it should main event night one?
Yes.
I don't think this is how the Sammy storyline should end, but I'm all for them winning the tag titles. I think it should be the beginning of the end of the bloodline.
Yes.
Obviously, that has been brewing for months now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Sammy and KO, obviously, last Friday on SmackDown, hugged it out, because brothers don't shake, brothers hug.
Did you like that TikTok I sent you when they put the Titanic music behind it?
Yes.
That was fantastic.
Obviously, I still think something happens between Sammy and Jay. I don't know. There's so much more story for that to be told.
Yes.
To be shoved in a tag match at WrestleMania.
They're teasing... A rumor that was going around the internet was teasing Roman versus Solo Sikoa. Like, the bloodline just blows up.
Ooh.
Roman versus Solo? I'd be down for that.
I'd be down for that. What are your thoughts... How do I want to phrase this? What are your thoughts on... Try to think of a way of wording it, not sounding it stupid. Make it sound stupid. Why do you think this should main event night one?
I think this is the biggest story going right at the moment.
I would say yes if Elimination Chamber didn't happen. If it was still the push for Sammy to win the title, yes. If they went the original plan, or my original plan of having Sammy versus Roman night one for the heavyweight title, and then Cody and Roman night two for
the Universal.
I would be all for that.
I'd be all for that.
But again, I don't think this should main event night one because it's not the right ending for
Sammy. Yeah.
For Sammy.
This is a weird, it's a weird crescendo.
Yes. Obviously, I'm picking KO and Sammy.
Absolutely.
But what I think should main event night one is the SmackDown Women's title match versus Charlotte versus Rhea. You don't like this main event in night one?
No, because the Raw Women's title should main event night one if they're gonna do it. Bianca and Asuka? That match is gonna slap.
Bianca and Asuka's gonna slap, but I think this is the bigger headliner match. Obviously, because Flair. Obviously, Reed's not gonna be ringside.
Oh, Jesus.
Obviously, I think Rhea should be the biggest woman in the company.
Rhea's gonna win.
Yeah.
That's my issue. Is you shove Charlotte Flair in our faces. She goes away. Fans are happier. They're a lot nicer to each other. She comes back and everybody hates ourselves.
I don't need that for...
Yeah, you don't need that. But it's just like this. It goes back to... This is almost like what Hulk Hogan was.
Yeah.
It's just... Yes, Charlotte Flair is a Flair. We get it. She doesn't have to main event every single freaking show she's on. I just don't think it... I understand why, because Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Royal Rumble, she's got the title shot, yada, yada, yada. The title shot's usually main event the show.
Also, I think they need to get Rhea... I hate to say it, but Rhea out of the bloodline.
At the Judgment Day?
The Judgment... Yeah, the bloodline. Yeah, because, she's Samoan.
Who isn't Samoan?
Yeah, at this point. I did see a TikTok and they named it a wrestling Samoan, and Jay and Jimmy had to explain how they were related.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, but I kind of agree with you on that, because even though if she would leave the Judgment Day, that stable just completely dissolves.
Yeah,
because she is the face of that faction.
Oh shit! I forgot about a match.
I forgot about 2.
What? Ray and Dom.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think they're gonna have Ray have his moment at the Hall of Fame, and then if they're gonna have Ray have his Hall of Fame moment and then lose the Dom,
It's gonna happen.
I don't hate that idea.
I don't hate it either.
Although, never put a mic in Dominic Mysterio's
Oh,
hand,
good
ever.
lord, no. Jesus, he needs a mouthpiece. I forgot about Seth Rollins and Logan Paul, too.
That's where I was going. Yeah, next too.
Is that a piss break match?
No, actually, I think it's gonna be 2 dudes. Actually, because we've had this conversation before. You don't like Logan as a wrestler. I kind of do like Logan as a wrestler. I don't like Logan as a person. I don't like his brother. I don't like his entire family.
Yeah.
I hate his podcast. I hate his energy drink. But you get him in the squared circle, and not bad.
It's not that I don't. His in-ring stuff is very good.
And Cody said to this when he was on his podcast, if Logan like trained like an actual wrestler and wrestled the schedule as an actual, he'd be the greatest in the world.
He would be.
But yikes.
I just don't know how it's going to work with a guy like Seth Rollins. Because you had that moment with Ricochet at the Rumble. Makes total sense. Because there are 2 high-flying dudes.
Yeah.
Meet in the middle. The thing with Roman, that one was better than I expected it to be.
That's a common theme with Logan's matches. Better than you expected it to be.
Not except for that one with the Miz at SummerSlam. That one.
I didn't hate that, actually.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was 5 stars.
You just don't think Logan's style versus Seth's style is going to match.
Yeah,
up
I
very
don't.
well.
I don't know how well that's going to work.
I think it's going to be a spot fest for Logan.
Yeah,
Seth is going to carry it, and then Logan's going to win.
probably.
That's my hot take.
Can we have Seth Rollins go back to like Shield Seth Rollins? Like, I like this Rollins now.
The Seth freaking Rollins.
I would prefer.
I would rather have him like Monday Night Messiah.
Oh my! You know people hate that. Can you believe that?
Because they're religion.
No, not that.
Holy hell, he's grittying right on the wrestler.
Holy cow!
Ow.
He's guidowing right in the middle of the wing.
No, I can understand people didn't like the Monday Night Messiah. I love that string of Seth Rollins.
I did too.
Um,
I think Seth is the best. Can we say the best all around? Well, not the best all around, but
current
best all around.
Yes.
Great mic skills, amazing in the ring, can work with just about anybody.
Yeah. Moving on. Obviously, main event night 2 gonna close out WrestleMania. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the Count of Monte Fisto.
He's got too many nicknames.
Roman Reigns.
Can I get my hot take out of here?
Yeah.
This match actually might be good.
Oh, I think it's gonna be excellent.
Now, how do we feel if Roman would win? What do you think would happen to the wrestling community if Roman would win?
Their heads will explode. And I have a hot take if Roman wins.
What?
He shouldn't lose to next year's WrestleMania.
Oh, man, that would be...
And I know he's taking like a lighter schedule in his new contract.
Yeah.
But have him work the big shows and not lose to the following year WrestleMania.
See, I would find that absolutely amazing. We always bitch, moan, and complain about guys like The Rock, Steve Austin, these guys that go away and have a lighter schedule, and then they come back and we're all happy about it. I'm okay if Roman wants to make a lighter schedule. Go for it. This guy's been champion for over 900 days. Like, they've kept the belt on him. He's done everything that they asked of him.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with it. Do I think Roman actually loses? Yes.
I think Roman loses.
Am I okay with Roman losing? Yes and no. I like Cody. I've always been a Cody fan. Just don't think he's the right guy to dethrone Roman.
Who is?
Sammy. I honestly think Sammy would have...
Sammy would have been the good story.
Yes.
But not the... And the match at Elimination Chamber was great. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think Sammy is... I think you gotta have a... Not a exact replica of Seth Rollins cashing in at WrestleMania. But you gotta have someone you're not expecting it to be.
Yeah.
If they want to turn over a new leaf to a new champion...
True.
I think Cody's gonna win. I'm picking Cody.
Yeah, you have to.
But I think it's gotta be someone you're not expecting it to happen.
Here's another one. Kevin Owens. Just throwing that out there. If they would have done it a little bit differently and have Roman against KO.
I love KO, so I'm always going to pick KO as champion. I thought KO was going to beat him that last man standing match.
Yeah.
Was that 2 SummerSlams ago?
Yeah, I think it was.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I thought that was going to happen then, and I would have been all for it. But if you want someone to beat Roman, I don't know if there's a guy on the roster I think that'd be perfect for it right now.
There really isn't. If you think of the roster, the only one that comes to my mind is Seth. That's the only one to me that would be like, yes.
Yes. I like Cody. Now, Roman wins.
Yeah.
And the fucking Rock's theme hit. What would you do?
I'd probably pop for that.
I would pop for it. Obviously it's not going to happen because
No.
his schedule and all that. And that's why they're not doing anything with the Rock. Or you have Roman win. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
You have Roman win. And then you have a Monday night celebration, okay? That's when the Rock music hits. That sets up for WrestleMania 40.
In Philly?
In Philly.
Ooh.
Remember how Cena and The Rock had like a year-long whole thing? I think you do that again. And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay. Yeah.
And that's how you have Roman hold the title for the entire year.
That's not a bad idea.
I could write this shit.
That is not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
Here's another one. But this also leads into night one. This has night one into night two. Night one, the Usos lose the tag belts.
Okay.
Night two, Roman wins. Solo and the Usos come out to celebrate. Those three jump him.
Oh, shit. I would be all over
And
that.
beat the ever-loving piss out of Roman.
And then you just have Heyman on the outside, like,
just
stunned.
Heyman with that stunned face.
Yeah. You have the Undertaker dude in the front row.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And you have Brock Lesnar guy, like, screaming.
Yeah.
Green shirt guy in the front row, hard camera side.
Straw hat guy from ECW.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to WrestleMania every year. It's just, this year, it's just... I can't... I feel like it's just, like, other than the tag match between Sammy, KO, and the Usos, and Roman and Cody, everything's just, like, almost recycled.
Yeah.
I just get that feeling that it's just like, oh, you know, another year, let's just run it back. Am I going to be watching? Yeah. You want to come over?
I don't know.
I got pink cock, who cares?
I don't know.
I'll buy you food.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be over. I'll be over Saturday night. I won't be over Sunday night because I'm just going to fall asleep again, so I'll watch it here.
Yeah. That's how I get Morgan to come over half the time,
Offer food.
As I offer.
No, your wife offers me food.
Yeah, that's true. She's the one that makes it, not me.
Yeah. Anywho, guys, it's going to be a great WrestleMania. It's the best weekend in all of wrestling.
Yes.
It's Stand and Deliver Saturday afternoon, right?
Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock.
Oh, I'll be at work. So, guys, enjoy. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Enjoy a lot of wrestling next weekend. I am Morgan.
I'm Jeremy.
Enjoy, guys.
Bye.